Stars between about 8 and 25 solar masses die in a core collapse supernova. A Major League Baseball barrier has been broken. South Africa hit by rains, floods. News project launched. Get to know Arizona, the 48th state. Look at an atlas or map of Wyoming. Circle the capital city. This is a Kakuro puzzle. 20. Take a small drink. Last year, I planted lots of daffodil bulbs in my garden, but only 65% of them actually grew into plants. Are you ready for a challenge? Here's a finished example. Saving the cat's pajamas, the outfit, and deep water. Wild pigs cause havoc. Tributes to elephant. Plan to help manatees shows promise. Zoo animals go wild for scents. Lenny captures a quick meal. Give bowling a try. New York motto, Excelsior.
See, this is what I love about the collage poem. You really just did it there, Emma. That poem it could be described as having it's very much a poem that embodies the voice of our cultural reality. It's a voice that's very frantic. It's very fragmentary and fractured. You use the language of news media. You also use the language of advertisement. But then there's like the confessional poet voice that comes in, where suddenly there's an I in the poem. It's like in Ellie's poem, there suddenly was a she figure at the end of the poem that just suddenly appeared, and in your poem there was this I figure that comes in, which is kind of the poet herself, or the voice of the speaker of the poem. But the thing that I really love about your poem, as well as all the other poems that we heard, is that there is this there's like this almost is a kind of texturing, like a multiplicitous. There's a variety of textures, of like linguistic textures within the poem, so that it feels like, I don't really know how to describe it. It feels like being in a crowd, or it feels like being on the internet or something. Like there's all these discourses. There's like a combination of descriptions and slogans. So within one poem, you get a poetic description, a kind of conventional poetic description, but then you also get a marketing slogan or something like that. That is, it's just so surprising to encounter something like that in a poem. And after a while, I stopped trying in your poem to track the shifts in discourse, but like you open with this kind of scientific statement about stars, I believe, and then suddenly there's a headline about baseball. So it's like some kind of sports news, and then Arizona appears in Get to Know Arizona, which is interesting. This is the second week in a row that Arizona has featured in one of your poems. So I wonder if there's something going on there. And then there's like a map of Wyoming, something about the puzzle, something about the country as a puzzle, taking a small drink. Then the I comes in, and then there's this weird line where it's like, "Are you ready for a challenge? Are you ready for a new challenge?" or something like that, which feels like the language of like the language of some kind of like consumerism or something like that, some kind of like Instagram thing. I don't know. Anyway, that poem I think did a really fantastic job of like capturing the voice of our cultural reality, which it turns out is like a cacophony of voices simultaneously. So that was really great. That was fun. I would love to see that poem.